champion. Any AD champion, magkakalaban sa kasi going to be easy. Now, DC Prime, look at the champ players natin dito. Kita-kita naman natin. Napakagwapo! Kita na ba?
Alright. Kuya Spear, narinig ka kaya? Tingin mo.
Hindi ko alam kung narinig tayo dito, pero mas naririnig ko ngayon ang sigawan ng mga tao sa ating mga viewers because Team Flash going against Kwangdong Freaks sa ating Game 1 Wild Streak Asia Invitational.
Mainit to. Again, pre-level 5, walang gang na mararamdaman mula kay Zeki. Sobrang weird, hindi naman weirdo, pero sobrang chamba kapag ka nakakuha siya ng kill pre-level 5. Because normally, as a Shyvana, gugustuhin mo lang naman yung power farm mechanic na meron siya. He's one of the fastest clearing jungle na meron tayo. Meanwhile, Zizou will have his presence felt. Dito kailangan mag-ingat ni Zeal. Kasi sinabi nga natin na pagdating sa early game hanggang mid game, lalamang itong Zed. Pero kung mabisita ka ni Zizou, naku, at ginawang 2v2, nawawala yung lamang mo, Kuya Spear.
Ito na yung sinasabi natin, Erp, kanina. No? The early lead na pwede mong makuha against sa Casa din, the early shutdown that they have to make sure para kay Coyote dito, para hindi siya makapag-ipon ng kanyang enough item early on sa laban natin to shut down that scaling Casa din kagad. Grass of Death dying yung kanyang keystone dito. And moving towards kagad sa ating Scuttle Crab, no? To shutdown lang din kagad dito ang ating jungler Coyote. Sabi ko na nga ba mga kaibigan, nagamit yung kanyang flash. Pero sinapak ng isa. Ignite not gonna be enough. Barrier will be there together with the flash para kay Coyote dito, pero hinahawl pa rin nila yung mid lane. And mamangkita mo, disengage na muna si Zil and si Noth.
Yeah, etong si Noth, no? Talagang nakakabigla yung kanyang rotations, leaving itong Orianna. And yung punish na makukuha dito ng Team Flash is a very awkward reset para sa ating Orianna, which means na hindi ito yung talagang gusto mong spot no? As an Orianna, you want to have that lost chapter available pagdating mo sa lane, pagbalik mo sa lane, just for that mana purposes. Pero again, it's interesting what they're doing right now. They're supplementing itong si Zeki. Zeki won't be able to make his presence felt pre-level 5. So Noth is the one doing the damage on the side of Kwangdong Freaks. This is very interesting and very fun to watch.
Yes, indeed. Nakikita natin dito yung early aggression kaagad ng Kwangdong Freaks dito. And it's understandable, no? Alam naman nating lahat na, as you keep on mentioning kanina, they have to shut down Coyote. Pero right now, he was able to buy yung kanyang blasting was dito. Look at that, An attempt from Team Flash dito. Ang layo no na from downtown pero hindi umabot yung kanyang tactical sweep.
Yeah, and Zeal with the fast hands, kung nagkaroon lang ng konting delay, on the bot lane though, nagkakaroon lang ng harutan. Pero again, going back on the mid lane, kung hindi nirespeto ni Zeal yung pagpasok ng ni Shy at that point, using his flash, then it's most likely going to be the death of the Zed dahil isang hextech ultimatum lang naman ng Zed at wala na siyang pupuntahan, Kuya Spear. So, overall, that is a small win for the side of Kwangdong Freaks. And information gathered na wala na nga yung flash nitong top lane natin for the side of TF.
Yes, doesn't have to use that hextech ultimatum. That flash still really big information dito for Kwangdong Freaks. They have to make sure right now na ma-utilize nila ito moving towards the top lane. Pero as I mentioned, it seems like they're still gonna go for the mid lane dito. Lalo na, level 6 na dito si Coyote, no? He has right now yung kanyang Void Rift dito. Pwede siya makapag-disengage kung sakali man na mag-gank ulit siya sa mid lane.
True.
And they're just going back to the laning phase in which kailangan talaga nila magpa-scale ng mga champions nila dito. Ipon lang muna ng mga Dragon Soul para kay Shyvana habang the rest of the members of Team Flash is actually earning as well sa kanilang mga Tear of the Goddess.
True. Yung scaling, labanan ng scaling, and then yung explosive fights will happen most likely at the 10-minute mark kasi pwede tayo makakita ng handshake for both squads. Kung titignan natin kung sino yung lalamang dito sa level 5 skirmish, I would still tip my hat over to the side of Senna Nasus dahil nga sa Spirit Fire na shredding. Hextech ultimatum, kailangan mo lang naman pumitas ng isa and then jobs done na agad-agad. At kung si Zeki pa yung talagang pagtitripan nyo, Zeki is not that tanky. Remember, Shyvana wants to have that damage items. So yun yung kailangan nating ingatan, or kailangan nilang ingatan for the level 5 fights.
Yes. Also having a Nasus, I think, magandang idea rito para sa kanila kasi pabagarin lang nila yung Dragon And that's going to be really hard para kay Zeki na makahabol. Unless ma-utilize niya na maayos yung kanyang Dragonflight dito, di ba? Tumalon siya sa 7 Lions ng kanilang kalaban. And that's going to be the information para sa kanila. 10 seconds on the clock, mga kaibigan. And it seems like they're gonna go for the referral pala, no? Mukhang eto yung mas pinipestuhan nila dito. They don't want to go for the trade. And Zizou will steal the red buff para sa kanila. Tumalon sa loob, mga kaibigan. Uy, nag-shockwave! Hindi pala shockwave yun. Nagkaroon lang ng effect doon sa may referral natin. Pero they're now going in Kung Guangdong Freaks really want to make sure that they can get the defense para sa kanila, walang trade na mangyayari dito. Nasa bot lane lang si Coyote and the rest of the members of Team Flash, alam nila that they are not on the upper hand para sa laban na ito, so they will go for the Dragon.
Yeah, and that's a very interesting part to expect, diba? Siguro nakikita nga nila yung respeto, pero half health yung Dragon dito, pasok!
No, pasok sa loob, ginamit na kanya chokes lang dito, pero makuha nga ba nila ang Dragon? Guangdong Freaks secured the Dragon for themselves after getting the refill para sa kanila. Now, one champion will fall down as well, empty. Was left behind, nahuli siya dito. And two, objective was taken down by Guangdong Freaks.
And then ito yung nakikita nga nating rust, so to speak, na nakikita natin sa Team Flash. I did say na mas malakas sila sa mga skirmishes in the early parts kung magagamit nila ng mabuti yung Spirit Fire. But if you are actually the one starting the Dragon, you are investing your skills already. Tapos, ang nangyayari pa ay bumababad ka at nakakakuha ka pa ng damage from the neutral objective. So, Kongdu Freak, sinabi nga natin, is this the evolution that we are expecting from the Korean team? So far, pinapahirapan nila itong top 1 team ng Southeast Asia.
Indeed, Erp, nakikita natin dito kung gaano ka-pressured ang Team Flash right now after all those trades nang nangyari. Imagine, the attempt of Team Flash to shut down itong si Zeki on getting those stacks for himself. Nag-deny ng husto. Diba? Nakuha nila yung referral, nakuha nila yung Dragon, and just the replay.
Yeah, talagang napakagandang engaged noon ni North at putik kagad yung Kazakhs. That's going to be the first blood. Follow through pa itong Nasus na wala nang kawala sa ating Shyvana. Skirmish in the bot lane though.
Sunog. Meron siyang slow dito. Tumasok sa loob. Ginamit ng death mark. Pero barrier. Walang problema, kaibigan. Dahil ginamit niya na yung kanyang flash and barrier dito. Also, up na rin yung kanyang Rod of Ages.
Yeah, and again, I have to commend North. Nandoon siya for any potential counter ganks. Shai will be spotting itong potential gank on the top lane. Kongdu Freaks! My man is doing a lot of work.
They're doing it, my friend. Here comes Hexacle na may top lane dito. Tumalon na rin sa loob si Zizu. Pero nasunog! Hinampas ng tsinelas ang ibis, mga kaibigan. Pero si MT, papasok para rumisponde. Si Ted kinagat. Eto na ito. Dragons. Hinahabol ang sakit. Inyak-yak nila ng Dragon dito, mga kaibigan, na top side natin. And two champion will fall down sa kamay dito na Guangdong Freaks. Hahabol pa sila. Eto na ang shockwave. Walang circle na magaganap. At makuha nila ang buhay ni MT. Uwi siya ng empty handed.
5-0, 5K ahead ang Kongdu Freaks over Team Flash. I did not expect this. This is the evolution na talaga kinakatakutan din natin for the side of Korea. But the question is, how consistent will they be? Can they close this game? Well, normally, when it comes to execution ng mga late game skirmishes, you know, that's where Korea is actually at their best. Pero kita mo yung ginawa nila dito. Maru was able to bait out the Hextech Ultimatum, and with Zeki, the star player for Kongdu Freaks being there, isang dragon form lang, talagang nagtawag ng 8 dragon si Flame of Preka.
Oo, grabe. Lahat na pati tatay niya, sinama niya. And that's the damage na nakita natin dito. That's how effective a Dragon, a Shyvana could be. Imagine, we're not yet even in the mid-game, di ba? 8 minutes pa lang tayo sa oras natin. We're slowly going towards the mid-game. But Guangdong Freaks really getting this early lead that they need. 3-0 para dito sa Shyvana.
Yes, and again, it's all about making sure na ma-push nila yung tempo na meron sila. With the lead that they have, they can, I should say, stroll into, you know, the next objectives kasi I don't think they will get challenged, but we still have to call it as we see it. Team Flash, when it comes to scaling pagdating ng late game, nakakatakot pa din ng Xena Nasus plus the Casa win na meron tayo. Also Shai on this Camille, it's one of his best champions, so hindi man natin nararamdaman pa sa ngayon itong Camille. Mamaya kapag hinarap niya na itong si Maru, ipapahirapan niya na rin itong Renekton natin in the barrel lane. But so far, itong si Zeki, naku po, kala mo naka-buffet lahat ng objectives sa kanya.
Hinanda na kumbaga lahat ng pagkain sa harap niya dito. Na nakikita natin nakuha naman niya, nasisecure niya na maayos, and I don't think in this current situation na meron ng Team Flash talagang hindi nila kayang i-risk na magkaroon ng mga trades dito here and there, and that's one of the things na kailangan matutunan ng mga tao sa ating pub games dito. Na pag di kaya, wag ipilit. Nagpa-scaling na lang muna. Tsaka I think this is also the thing about Team Flash, no? We're not yet on that late part of the game. Kaya kaya pa nila to. We have the Winter's approach going, ma-upgrade na yan. Also yung ating Mana Mune na malapit na rin ma-upgrade for Taddy. I think this is what they want.
Yep. Kailangan lang nila makakuha ng isang redeeming team fight here. sphere. Kasi kung hindi sila magkakaroon ng kahit na isang magandang clash,
Mahirap.
this could be a snowball turned into an avalanche for the side of Kongdu Freaks. Sa ngayon, nagkakaroon na tayo ng Dragon Dance. Again, when Shyvana gets his hands on the dragons, ang nangyayari is nagkakaroon siya ng 14 stacks. So talaga na-accelerate yung kanyang power spike. Right now, 10 minutes, konti na lang yan. Magiging 300 na yung stacks yan. Talaga magiging problema yan mamaya ng kupunan ng Team Flash.
Calculating it right now, I think nasa around 200 na ata yung stocks niya, no? Considering all of the camps na nakuha niya. And now, Dragon securing para sa kanila, around 250. Moving towards 300. That's really big na for Shyvana. Zissou gonna get this red buff para sa kanya ulit. Parang inangkin niya na yung red buff dito ni Zeki. No? Sige, sa inyo na Dragon. At least meron ako ditong Bramble. But siya ay nahiya ng konti. Tumalon sa loob si Zissou. Pero look at the damage. And look at the HP. On shield as well. Executive para magbay ng time sa kanyang tropa dito. Pero Deathmark will secure the kill. At pinag-uuntog sa kanyang muscle. Zissou will fall down as well. Siya and Zissou 3 versus 5 ang mangyayari dito sa ating mid lane. Kaya ba nila i-defend ito? We'll see about that kasi tatapos sila dito buhay. And Empty will just use yung kanyang third skill to clear the minion wave. Pero not also there. Andun na naman, kinagat na naman ng Dragon. Nag-proc na yung kanyang Blade of the Ruined King and also the secondary turret being defended right now. Pero eto na si Not. Ayun na naman, Shade Face Breaker, pinaguntog. Pero sayang naman yung kanyang Dragonflight. Pero no problem, almost half na ng HP yung ating secondary turret sa mid lane.
Yeah, hamang sa top lane naman nakikita natin si Maru just pushing the wave and making sure na makuha niya rin yung advantages na meron siya minions-wise. And you would see na sobrang komportable na rin talaga ng Kongdu Freaks na ibigay yung resources over to Zeki. Because you could see in the bot lane, siya na yung kumakain ng minions. Kung ikaw jungler, sana uli, no, Kuya Spear?
Imagine,
Yung masarap eh.
11,000 na siya.
Yep.
And that's a big resources na binibigay talaga dito para kay Zeki. Really wanted to go for the scaling or yung power spike na talagang hinahanap niya dito. Now with that Death Dance and yung kanyang Gargoyle Stone Plate, hindi siya basta-basta mababurst kaagad ng kahit na sinong member dito ng Team Flash.
Yeah, and okay, pwede niya paggamitin yung Gargoyle Stone Plate just for an exit kapag katapos niya ng iba ko yung mga-scale, pero si Not, may makikita na naman.
Not today! Mukhang papasok sila doon. Hindi nila mahuhuli si Zissou dito. Pero 26 on the clock. Mukhang mag-up yung Baron. Pupush pa nila. Nakunin nila kagad dito. Actually, kaya no? Kaya nila kukunin kagad kung sakali man.
This is a very big achievement over to the side of Kongdu Freaks just to be able to push back itong Team Flash to this big deficit. Just goes to show na meron talaga silang ibubugas pagdating sa evolution. But right now, 7 seconds till Baron. I don't think magkakaroon tayo ng 50-50 dyan sa ngayon. Dahil Kongdu Freaks will just play out the map. Pwede naman nilang split yung mapa with Zeal on the Z on the side lanes and Maru with the hefty advantage na meron siya. Pwede niya mahayan yung Baron lane.
Right now, wala pa tayong serious grudge dito or para kay Zilla. That said, there's no slow yet na meron siya. At baka magkakaroon tayo ng attempt to give that bait para dito sa ating Baron, Zissou. Minamatahan niya. Wang-wang lang muna tayo dito. Sky's Orb. Para magkaroon tayo ng information. We'll see if they're gonna try to risk this one. But I don't think so. Medyo early pa. Medyo risky para sa kanila. Kahit na meron silang early lead dito. And remember, slowly but surely nag-scale ng husto ang Team Flash. So I think they really want to rush this one.
Ultimate?
Ito na, nag-invi na sila dito, pumasok sa loob, execute ito para sa isa, nabakuha naman ito, not today, sabi niya, and there's going to be showstopper, hindi umuntog, so walang damage. Here comes Maru as well from the backline, at papasok nito sa loob, empty, kinamitan na ng Deathmark, and that's going to be 2 champions falling down kagad sa kamay ng Kongdu Freaks, at target nila, wala iba ko rin si Zissou at si Shy, at wala na silang paligoy-ligoy pa, after the bait, Team Flash will fall down and the Kongdu Freaks have the opportunity to get this Baron.
Yeah, and 3 people down para sa side ng Team Flash. Wala silang maaaring mag-face check dito. Coyote is not that tanky. Pwede siyang harapin dito. Nila Maru.
Ayan ang no moment para dito kay Coyote. Pumasok sa loob pero mali yata siya ng flash. Ang dito pero napakabilis ng Baron na masisecure ng Kongdu Freaks. And that's the first Baron of the game. 1-10 score against Team Flash.
Grabe yung pressure na binigay nila. And looking at the replay, kita naman natin that North did actually survive just because of the amount of lead na meron sila with the shockwave being there. And of course, yung Dragon's Descent, once your most, I would say, fed member is actually there for a 3v5, chances are makakapalag at makakapalag kayo. And for the exit kills, nakita natin si Zeal talagang kumuha ng mga ulo ng Team Flash and Kongdu Freaks with the Baron buff. Pwede sila mag-march dito sa may mid lane or the bot lane. Kuya Spear, this is not what we expected, but this is a very welcome sight.
Ano ba yan, RP? Medyo naka-team flash tayo sa ating prediction. What is happening right now? Hindi natin pinredict na ganito yung possible na magiging
Grabe, no?
evolution talaga ng Kongdong Freaks dito. Really effective play style na nag-shutdown ng gusto mo sa loob ng upo. Wala na paligo-ligo pa. Here comes the shield. Everything is being used right now. And here's the showstopper as well. Pero makuha nila si Sisu. Hinahabol nila si Coyote. Kinagat ng 7 Lions. Sinapak ng isa. And the Dragon will try to chase them down. Second turret will fall down as well. Taddy and Empty. Wala sila magawa nito kasi 5 baka din na makakalaban. At napakabilis. Galit na Dragon. The Nexus will be the one standing dito. Pero napakakunat. Meron siyang survivability dito. Nakadara ng shield, pero wala silang pake. Meron silang Baron Pump, meron silang isang kanyon, and that's going to be the first win ever sa ating Wild Circuit Invitational Asia 2022.
Grabe, what the hell. I think this is it. Dahil meron kang Brand and meron kang Morgana.
Could this be it nga ba para sa Team Flash? We'll see about that, mga kaibigan, kasi eto na ang game 2 natin sa ating unang series ngayong araw na ito. Kongdong Freaks versus Team Flash going it again sa Game 2.
Alright, and semi-standard start para sa side ni Zeki. And I don't think he was spotted. Pero kita mo dito ang ginagawa ni Coyote. After getting the priority in the mid lane, pasok agad at trinay niya na kagad hanapin yung Scrying Bloom. We actually haven't talked about Coyote here, Kuya Spear. And Coyote is actually one of the best mid laners that we have in Southeast Asia. Flexibility-wise, mechanics-wise, lahat na nasa kanya, Kuya Spear.
Kumbaga, having Riven as well on his hands dito na pwede makita natin nilalaban against kay Zil. Pwede talaga niya ma-shockdown ng gusto si Zil sa game na to. No? Unlike kanina, he was using a Kassadin. Ay, sabi ko nga, ang kainaan ng Kassadin is an AD champion. Any AD champion, kung nasa role PC ka, may Talon, di ba? may Zed. A lot of champions that you can use to counter that one. But Ziso going to the mid lane, Coyote. Here comes Not once again, the rotation once again, na pinapakita niya na ginawa rin niya nung ating game 1.
Yeah, yung talagang kita mo yung aggressiveness dito ng support ng Kongdong Freaks. We'll see though.
Nako, 3v2 situation mga kaibigan. Mahuhuli nga mo si Coyote. Hindi naman na kahit na isa lang. Hinampas sa ulo si Zisu. Tumalon, ginamit ng smite. And flash smite and leap was used. But not gonna be enough to secure the Scuttle Crown.
Yeah, kita mo yung aggressiveness dito ni Not. Actually, kanina mas mahirap gawin yung engage na yun on that set. As a Nautilus, basta tumama yung hook shot and basically lockdown na agad-agad. Ignite, binitaw ka agad, and Zisu again, uncharacteristically is behind in the early game. Natin dito, Kuya Spear.
Oo, talagang nakikita natin yung early dominance ngayon ng Kongdong Freaks. And this is the information na kailangan nilang basahin. I think surprisingly, eto yung counterplay na ginagawa sa kanila. Hinatak na naman, grabe naman, inangkla sa mukha si MT, pero hindi nila na-secure yung kill na yon sa ating bot lane. And Maru, look at the pressure, look at the minion wave na binibigay para sa kanya, pero Ignite, grabe, tumalon yun ha, tumalon literal. And Maru will not fall down kasi ginamit yung Ignite and yung kanya ult.
Right, true. Medyo kinabahan ako para sa side ni Maru doon. Pero again, he's one of the more stable champions na meron tayo. And if he actually turned out dying doon sa interaction na yon, that's a big boost para sa side ng Team Flash because normally you would expect the Renekton to really win the lane hard against the Shen. Especially kapag ginamit niya yung kanyang Stand United. Now we are seeing some rotations again from the side of MT. But ito, may kill threat din kasi si Not sa bababa eh. So itong si MT, kailangan niya rin talagang bumaba dito. Kasi pagka naangklahan nga, tama ka, Spear. Tapos binigyan ng combo dito ni Acrobat. Itong si Taddy. Kahit may Black Shield yan, especially level 1 lang naman yan eh. Wasak pa din yan.
Parang kakapit pa rin yata eh. Pero MT, naku po, teka lang, level 5 na dito si kaibigang Acrobat ha. Pwede kang magkaroon ng acrobatic skills dito pag nagkataon. Look at the poke, just damage, clearing tayo ng ating minion wave. At pareho ng final chapter yung ating mga AP carries dito, yung kanilang mga libro. We should give them some of the APs and mana for their champions. Pero no-aggressiveness muna sa ngayon, just giving the poke. Pero yung ating mga supports, hindi na gano'n na nakapag-rotate ng malala. Unlike kanina, si MT ginamitan ng shield pero nawala ka agad. Tama ka dito since level 1 lang. Medyo manipis. Yung kanyang black shield, tumalon, pinakauntog ang sakit na dami nito na stun at nasunog mga kaibigan para kay Acrobat. Pero sabi ni Acrobat, huwag nang umisa kasi wala na akong mana.
I spoke to one of the coaches na meron dito tayo sa Pilipinas, and he said that yung brand is actually very underrated just because of the percent health damage. And pinakita doon ng Kongdu Freaks, di lang yung percent health damage yung nakakatakot para sa isang brand bot lane, pati yung lockdown, mega lockdown, hindi na nga nakagalaw si MP para ibitaw yung kanyang haymaker for that extra shield. Bura kagad Kuya Samir no? Tapos itong si Shai, hindi man lang nag-stand united. Naku po.
Hindi nga siya napag-good. Siguro, he got his hands full din sa top side. Alam mo naman na with regards to going for the call, sabi siguro niya, Mario, go mo para di makapag-use ng kanyang stand united. And sayang, no? Opportunity for them sana to make that turnaround kung sakali man. Kasi makurap din naman si MT. Imagine just use that haymaker. Could be the turnaround na kailangan nila. Pero Gargoyle Stone Plate is up for our supports. Both of them already upgraded their boots, which is one of the important items na kailangan nila dito to make some plays sa mga laban natin. 30 seconds on the clock. Maga-maga pang ating Dragon and Referral.
Yeah, and dito sa may Dragon, sinisimulan niya ng Quantum Freaks ang kanilang dibs teritoryo. O magkakaroon lang tayo ng swap of objectives. The Rift Herald will be gifted over to Team Flash. Actually, gustong-gusto na Team Flash yan eh. If there is a team that can really utilize ang isang Rift Herald, that's them. We'll see though, not bot lane.
Hinatak na naman, pero dito mama dito para kay North. But I think this is going to be the first start of the game kung sakali man na mauna sila. Pero look at the damage kami from Macrobat dito. Look at the poke! At sumubog-sabog pa nga, mga kaibigan, yung ating mid dito. Pero Macrobat with the slow and exhaust and the damage na binibigyan niya dito para makakasalan niyang kalaban doon. Pero bot lane, nagkaroon pa rin ng bagbangan, ginamit yung ultimate and the barrier as well to make sure that they can secure the kill. And no first turret will be secured for now. Only the trades for that 1-1 kill sa mid at sa bot lane.
Yeah, hindi na-expect ng Quantum Freaks na biglang magpapakita itong si Shai. That's actually one of the relatively weakness ng Korea. Even going back sa PC, si Yellow Star support Shen. I still remember that as clear as a day, pero walang weakness. Pagdating dito kay Zeki, Kuya Spear.
Angel lang. Kumbaga damage lang. Dragon form niya ay nawala na. Pero no problem para sa kanya. Kasi wala namang spell shield eh. Wala namang shield yung dalawang to. Kaya niyang tapatan kahit na sino, basta AB lang. Walang samahan ng kuya.
True. Stand United, Sandfire Aegis, Gargoyle Soulplate, available para ka dito kay Shai. And Zisu, the Shen delivery system na meron tayo, di pa natin nakikita, 0-1 and 0 pa lang yung kanyang scoreboard dito. Right now, this is still a very big, not really a big advantage na meron ng KDF, but this is nothing that we expected. At 6 minutes, they're in firm lead, 1k gold lead para sa kanila. And kung titingnan natin yung state of the game, they're actually doing so good right now. The Team Flash has to respect Kongdu Freaks as one of the top teams na meron tayo dito sa torneo.
But right now, medyo pumapalag sila. Looking at the score, looking at the gold gap, 7 minutes, konti lang yung gap nila. Kanina, nung 7 minutes, nasa 3k, 5k na lamang ang Kongdu Freaks. Talagang responding very well and they're adapting with the current situation natin dito. Ginamit na ngayon ang Slice and Dice pero napag-Gargoyle Stone Plate kagad si kaibigang Shai. Ang sakit naman ang dami siya doon with the Sunfire na meron siya. Nasunog si kaibigang kaibigang Lolong.
I think one of the big differences na nakita natin doon was etong Renekton did go for Mercury Greaves, which is magic resistance boots. Samantalang itong ating Shen, we did actually go for, did actually go for a plated steel cap. So yung mga trading na yan sa barrel lane, talagang lalamang may armor. Alright, we'll see another skirmish.
Yes, skirmish indeed. Eto na, may dragon form siya, lumipad, palayo. Pero wait lang, how to train your dragon nga ba mangyayari dito? Nagkakasuntukan natin ng Haymaker pa. 3v2 ang mangyayari. Dominus was used na para kay Maru dito. Pero pinakagat-kagat lang nila yung minion sa ating bot side. Habang sa top lane naman, si kaibigang Not. At kasama niya si Zil, responding si Coyote. I think they're gonna get this one. Tinalon, hinampas, inuntog, ang inaklahan at dinetmark pa. Pero
uy, grabe, hindi donation.
Kasama mo ko kaibigang Oso, pero secured pa rin nila. Ang kill na yun, 1v1 si Zil. Si Shai, medyo makunat yan. May Sunfire siya. At ito na si MT. Tutulungan niya kayo. Tropa rin po si Zil, disengaging pa din. And I think they can chase him down. Kasi nga, meron pa sang shadow sa kanyang kamay. Pero Zeki will respond to the top lane as well, seeing that MT will be there. Kung hindi niya napipilitin pa, kasi si Moro yung nasa botting lang naman, pushing pa din yung ating first tier turret.
Yeah, konting kalabit na lang yung Toro sa may bandang ibaba, pero nakikita natin dito yung talagang presensya ng isang Shen. Dalawa na yan na nakita natin that was actually very good for them, yung Stand United, pero nakakuha pa rin ng return kill dito ang Kongdu Freaks.
The difference.
Such development. Sobrang nakakatuwa na
Yes.
makita ang Korean region standing toe-to-toe against the best team that we have here in Southeast Asia.
Sobrang sulit nun ha. Pero Haymaker, showstopper ginamit na dito para kay Maru. Hindi na nagdalawang isip no, tinatlong isip nila dito.
Yep.
At sinecure niya yung kanyang showstopper so they can at least burn a flash para kay Maru. For the rest of the members of Kongdu Freaks, just getting this referral para sa kanilang team.
Grabe.
That's another objective for them and another stock para sa kanya. Up until now, 9 minutes, wala pa rin tayong turret na nasisira. Sirahin nyo na.
Ito na, paunahan sila.
Nauna
Okay.
pa, yung bot lane natin.
That's fine. You go for the trade dahil meron ka pa rin naman tempo advantage with the referral that you got. Pwede mo i-summon in the mid lane or in the bot lane.
Okay.
I would prefer it being used for maximum efficiency sa mid lane. But look at here, nandito si Zisu. Talagang mahilig siya sa red buff ng kalaban no, Kuya Spear.
Sabi nila, kota ka na Zisu ha. Nakakarami ka na sa amin.
Nakita sila?
Ano,
Ay, hindi.
sinama-sama
Nakita ba sila?
na ang mga skapunan ni Eugene. Pero wait lang, muntik na. Maulo si Zisu dito. Nagkaroon siya ng wang-wang because of yung kanyang skin na Mecha K6 was able to get away. 10 seconds on the clock. Mag-up na yung ating Dragon. May stand united tayo kaya push lang. Trabaho lang si Shai dito. Walang personalan. Repair big sound. Right now, nahuli nila si MT. Huli nga ba dito pa loob? Si Jin nandiyan pa rin. Inampas ng Angkla. Hindi pa rin ginagamit yung kanyang ulti dito para matalbog ang kanyang kalaban. Pero Dragon slowly being taken down by Kongdu Freaks. Medyo mabilis yan ha. Because that's si Mana. Inamit na ang ulti para kay Zisu. Walang magawa. Wala na silang Dragon dito. Wala silang jungler rather. And they're gonna make this 2 trades para sa kanilang team. Coyote was trying to make this turnaround pero nakuha pa rin nila ang kanilang Dragon sa kanilang kamay. Si Zil disengaging pero showstopper to secure the kill. At
Uy, may
ito na ang
Dragon,
Dragon. Tumalo na ang 7 Dragons. Kinakagat si FP pero nasa torre sila. Walang problema kasi kaya nilang mapatay si Shai dito kahit ganang makakunat. Pero hindi pala enough yung kanilang damage doon because that referral will just give the damage in the first tier turret and at least 4 pa rin ang nakuha ng Team Flash sa laban na yun.
Nagmumukha maliit yung kalamangan dito ng Kongdu Freaks. Pero make no mistake, etong si Zeki untouched all throughout this match. Hindi talaga siya natipitas dito. Samantalang kita mo naman yung strength ng isang Nautilus. Talagang pinatalon ka agad. Etong si Zisu, wala na siyang choice kundi i-surrender yung kanyang buhay. Stand United being there, hindi na i-target sa tamang miyembro. Although nakakuha ng exit kill dito, isang miyembro ng Team Flash, it wasn't enough to give them the advantage that they need. Overall, exit kill para dito kay Zeki na hindi kinailangan yung Dragon's Descent all throughout that team fight.
Parang panghabol nga lang talaga no? Pang-initiate kumbaga or panghabol na lang kumbaga pang-police na lang ang pwede niyang gawin to no. Habulin niya kung sino man na naiiwan pa sa members dito ng Team Flash and it was very effective. Kongdu Freaks right now. However, they were able to shut down itong si Zeki but still have the upper hand sa game na to. Being able to get that Dragon. 2 Dragons sa kanila.
Yep.
And magiging 2-0. May naaamoy lang ako but hindi pa rin naman huli ang lahat para sa Team Flash.
Yeah. Again, Acrobat is one of the unsung heroes na meron tayo dito para sa side ng Kongdu Freaks. Yung kanyang Pyroclasm is actually able to deal a good amount of AP damage. So yung AP damage department definitely lalamang ang isang brand over the Morgana. Pero hindi na naman si Zisu.
Parang big objective naman to. Hinapak na naman ng Angkla mga kaibigan si MT.
Yan.
Ginamit ang daming shield niya pero hindi pa rin enough yun para mabuhay siya. Kasi 4 ang kalaban niya dito. Hindi na naman tumama yung Angkla. Muntik na umabot yung isang dulo ng dredge line na yun. Itong si kaibigang North. But still, the playmaker is not once again in this game too.
Iba yung pinapakita dito ni
Ano
Noel.
naman,
Another ultimate, babato dito kay Zisu. Black Shield will be there to negate the effect of that ultimate coming from this Nautilus. Nautilus pala. Kaya naman pala, no?
Kaya pala, Nautilus pala. Ang dami, no? Natsuday, Nautilus. At talagang, baka ito yung main champion niya. Depth charge siya. Every time na depth charge siya dito si Zisu. Parang yung depth charge niya para lang kay Zisu. Yun lang yata yung talagang target niya dito. Every time na ginagamit niya yun, it's really effective para sa kanila. And kailangan siguro ni Taddy na mas mabigay pa, mas mapokus pa yung paggamit ng Black Shield sa kanya.
We are still relatively even pagdating sa gold lead. Although yung tempo nandito dito naman para sa side ng Kongdu Freaks. 3 towers to 2 towers dito ng Kongdu Freaks over Team Flash. Pero mapapansin mo yung paggamit pa rin talaga yung macro playstyle dito ng Team Flash. Hindi ganun kataas yung lamang na nakukuha ng Kongdu Freaks. If this was a different team, most likely Kongdu Freaks will be enjoying like a 5k gold lead na agad-agad. Pero sa ngayon kasi 2K lang eh. So, props pa rin para sa Team Flash.
Still anybody's game, di ba? Si anyone can still win this one. Kailangan lang maging maingat.
Yeah.
Iwasan yung mga random dark binding na pwedeng tumama dito from Taddy. Pero I think kahit na makatama sila ng dark binding, para ang hirap pa rin makakuha ng kill sa lineup na meron ng Kongdu Freaks eh. Kahit na, especially if that's not, diba? A lot of things could happen.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for our itemization to pop up. Yeah, there you go. Zhonya's is now available. Or Stacy Essential is now available for Acrobat. So tama ka. Kahit i-try nilang i-lockdown. Itong si Brand should still be able to buy some time. Right now, level 13 na rito si Zissou. And
Depth charge, dalawa pa ang tinamaan, nahuli ang isa, nahuli ang dalawa, empty-handed siya, ginamit ang showstopper para mapag-disengage, pero hindi mo mamatay si Maru, ang kakapal na mga shield, stand like the wait for there, nakuha nila si Maru, one champion is down, tumalon si Zissou, mahuli si Zeki, and the comeback is coming mga kaibigan, this is it, Pansit, nagawa na at nahanap na ng Team Flash ang hinahanap nila, kanina pa, catching down si Maru, and the turnaround that was made by MT was really huge in this game.
True, medyo umasim sila doon. Inasahan nila na itong si MT will be able to, just surrender his stealth agad-agad. Kasi yun yung nangyayari kanina eh, diba? Binubuhos lang nila yung ultimate nila dito kay MT, but right now, MT was able to survive, stall enough time, at dumating yung kanilang mga carries, Shy, Stand United, Baron heading over to Team Flash. This is the comeback that we are expecting from Team Flash, at least in game number 1 and game number 2. Pero in game number 1, hindi nangyari. Right now, though, Team Flash is in full control of this game.
Yes, indeed. At ang bilis ng pangyayari na just one single clash. And imagine, the over-aggression of Kongdu Freaks was also their weakness na nangyari kanina. Because of the use of that depth charge na muntik nang mahuli. Yeah. Diba? Huli sana si Zissou, but they turned around and changed their target to empty.
Grabe, and napakaganda rin kasi talaga na decision making dito ni MT. Using yung kanyang showstopper to disengage, at ang naging alay pa nga doon ay itong si Maru. Had Maru be, in a more not so forward position, he will not be susceptible for that disengage coming from MT. Pero wala eh, ganun talaga, breaks of the game. Maru being found at the right angle by MT did actually make him stall enough time for him to make sure na itong si Maru yung unang babagsak, following itong si Zeki and the rest of members of KDF is now scrambling to try to defend the towers here, Crispy.
The meta of Ixtali si Jar, medyo marami silang plantito pala, no? Nakita mo, both teams, parang mga support natin, may si Jar na dala sa kanilang mga items dito. At sobrang kunat talaga nitong si MT at yun ang naging winning condition nila nung game na yun. Sabayan mo pa ng magandang paggamit dito ng Stand United. Itong si Shy. Hindi na sila nahiya. Inuubos na nila. Paisa-isa. Ang inhibitor turret natin, one by one, diba? Inuubos na dito ng Team Flash together, aside from the top lane, mid lane, and bot lane as well, hindi yun nila problema. Wala nang alintana dito. Uy! At kinagat!
Jumping!
Ariko pa! Flying ipis mga kaibigan, nahuli ang isa. At mukhang going for game 3 tayo dito.
Yes, sir! Again, Team Flash, not really the team that you can count out agad-agad. They just, made sure another kill para dito kay Zissou. This Kha'Zix has been on a tear nung nakuha nila yung kalamangan. But still, Kongdu Freaks, there's still a win condition para sa kanila, and that's going to be the Elder Dragon win condition. But with the state of the map for them, tatlong inhibitor turret yung bagsak, it's going to be very hard to approach yung big objective na Elder Dragon. Pero nakuha nila, like miraculous steal coming from Zeki, posible na manalo sila rito.
Pwede nga, that could be the turnaround. Pwedeng hintayin ng Kongdu Freaks dito, no? That one Elder Drake na darating in 20 minutes of the game. Pero Maru, teka lang, easy ka lang, medyo nanilambot na siya dito. No? Looking at Maru's item pala, medyo hindi siya makasabay kay Shy. Death's Dance, Black Liver, Blade of the Ruined King compared to Shy na meron ng 4 major items. Medyo makunat-kunat at masakit-sakit. We don't normally see this kind of build para kay Shen, no? No to lose, easy ka lang kaibigan. Baka maging no to lose tayong mangyari dito. Coyote, tinamaan ng death charge ako. Masyado ka malalim, Coyote. Coyote will fall down kahit na may gamit dito. Paggamit ng Stand United, pero si MT ang next target na napakunat yan. Nasa loob si Zeki. Zeki, pinagkakalmot ang kanila mga kalaban dito. Pero Shy, napakakunat ng damage doon.
Inabol.
Oh my gulay. Kongdu Freaks is getting the win once again. One more hit. Hampasin mo ng Crocodile. Meron kang laruan dyan na ginagamit na pwede mga bullet kay Zissou. Pero Zissou, with the voice spike and leap out Dragon is about to go out in 1 minute time. We'll see if aabot pa ang Team Flash dito.
Yeah, pero ang pwedeng gawin dito ng
Lang,
Kong Du
1v1.
Flash is to go for that Baron. The Shadow Dash not hitting yung primary target and also Taddy being in the middle of everyone. Naganapitas kagad isa sa mga damage dealer ng sa yung Flash dito pero half health yung Baron natin dito, Kuya Spear. Junglers are off.
Wait a minute. Sisu waiting patiently. Trabaho lang, walang personal. Tatalo na siya dito para ginamit ang kanya yung feed. At nagaw niya yung Baron! He was able to steal the Baron! What are you doing, Zeki? Hindi niya in-expect ang pagtalon ni Sisu doon and still jumping in, jumping out because of the Baron steal. Hindi pa matatapos ng Kong Du Freaks ang laban na ito.
Yeah, pero this is a 50 seconds on the Death Chamber para dito kay Zisu. Kuya Spear, sinabi ko nga na meron tayong Elder Dragon win condition para sa Kong Du Freaks. Although walang Dragon's Rage na magiging available itong si Zeki, we could still have, you know, a very good 50-50 here once na mag-respawn etong Elder Dragon. 30 seconds, kahit... And cooldown yung TP niya, Kuya Spear. So walang way para makabalik dito si Zisu agad-agad.
Gusto ko makita yung nangyayari pero ito yung replay kanina ko saan nakita natin na napakagandang pag-steal ni Zisu using yung kanyang unseen threat ultimate invisible tumalon at kumagat ng isa at nahuli nga niya yung kanyang objective which is the Baron. This is it, Pansy. About to go for the team fight. Mahuhuli ang isa, ginamit ang kanyang face breaker. Empty will fall down nga ba na nabot ang kanyang buhay dito pero napakarami ng shield and Shy will use the ultimate. Stand united to chase them down. Two champions down sa Kong Du Freaks dito and they can pretty much end this game right now. They still have the bottom buff. Death Mark ginamit pero na-death siya sa malayo. May shield doon. Ang kapal naman ng shield ni Shy. Pero yung ating Nexus ay pinagkakagat na ng mga minions and that's going to be a win and a 1-1 score sa ating first series of the game.
Grabe.
About that kasi eto na mga kaibigan, ang ating game 3. Tuloy-tuloy na tayo dito. Talagang malalaman natin kung sino nga ba makakuha ng 2-1 score. Sa game 3 natin, Team Flash pa rin going against Kong Du Freaks.
Yeah. And actually expected mo tayo, no? Going for that beefy tanky champion in the mid lane to face against the Zed is a lot better than the Kassadin that was very, very greedy during game number 1 for Team Flash. So Kong Du Freaks, Quantum Freaks, going against Team Flash with adjustments, actually very scary. So ngayon, itong si Coyote getting that priority was able to get that control ward for himself. Maganda yan.
Yes, control ward right now. There's a additional 30 gold, di ba? Malaking bagay na yun para sa kanya. Early lead. Dapat niya makuha against his opponent. But ito is pinaka-look forward ko rin eh. How Shy and Maru actually going to match up sa ating top side. Jax versus Fiora. Remember, ngayon, di ba, less of a Jax na nakita natin because of the continuous nerf na nare-receive niya.
Yep.
Going against dito sa Fiora na si Shy. Going for the mid lane, Zisu with the Sonic Wave. Going for the pressure against kay Zil. Just focus on, look at the early aggression coming from Zisu dito. Gonna try to shut down si Zeki this time.
Yep.
At may kasama na siya. This is again a different matter this time. No, siya na ang nagiging aggressive Coyote with the useless stun. Oh, Not will be there. At ginamit niya yung kanyang face breaker rin. Nahabol nila si Coyote. Ang Coyote, ginamit niya yung kanyang flash. Maru will be there para responde. Going for the first blood nga ba? Tatanong siya dito. Tignan natin. Hindi. The turret, ignite na lang para kay Zin. Akin na yan. First blood 350 para sa akin.
Yeah, gifting over that kill over to the Zed just to have that one up against the Renekton is actually very ideal para sa kanila. Pero you can see the difference between Team Flash and Kong Du Freaks composition from game number 1, game number 3. Pero nandoon pa rin si Noth, no? So Noth is actually very good in sniffing out yung mga gangs na ganito.
Wait a minute, barrier will be used for Maru dito. Smite will be used as well by Zisu, but not gonna be enough to secure that kill to top side. Maru, helicopter, counter strike, try to make some stun. But they're not gonna go in muna for now. Teka lang, easy lang tayo dito. Wala pa tayong Dragon's Descent para magamit. But Empty will be responding here towards the top side. Nakita natin na meron tayong tri-bush. Meron din siyang ward doon. So di sila mapasok sa loob. Just gonna recall back home and refresh muna for now.
Yeah, and good respect coming from Team Flash kasi level 5 na si Zeki. So the Dragon's Descent is again one of the strongest ultimates that we have in the game right now just because it gives you different set of skills, magic damage na talagang pupunit sa iyong kupunan. But right now, Zeki is going to spot itong si Empty, but that's a very tanky Braum. No engaging whatsoever, but Scattle Vision in the bot lane will be gifted over to the farming Shyvana.
I like the way yung pag-ano dito pag-try ng shutdown, look at the moves coming in from Zil! But not gonna be enough for now.
Ignite?
Ignited nga ba? Nope, not
No.
ginagamit. Siya hindi nagamit pala yung Ignite doon para kay Zil. But that was a pretty smooth move from Zil dito. But Dominus, niligtas niya si Coyote.
Yeah, this is interesting, no? Bakit walang... Coyote's Ignite was actually available, so maybe it was just, a couple of seconds off. Because had he used it against the Zed, it will be very easy for him to get that return kill. Remember, meron ng 1-0 na kalamangan dito yung Zed natin for Kongdu Freaks. 3 games in a row na natin siya nakikita. Zeki, also 3 games in a row na natin nakikita on the Shyvana. So they're very comfortable in running this specific draft with Spear. So we'll see. It's relatively early and the clashes may happen during the 5-minute team fights or 5-minute objective spawns.
And that just shows kung gaano din dito ka-pressured talaga ng Team Flash to secure this win, no? Look at the aggression coming in from Maru. And that's how you use Jax, di ba? Just make sure na every time na up yung iyong third skill dito, yung iyong counter strike, use it.
Yep.
Yeah, use it and try to give the pressure, poke your opponent, and just that's how you win it. Pero right now, 4 minutes pa lang tayo on the clock. Wala pa naman makakuha dito na Dragon and Referral, but slowly getting onto that one. Pero bot side, nakita natin, nag-rotate na yung ating mga mid laners, no? Moving towards the bot side na.
Yeah. Sobrang... Ito na naman si Nozo. Nag-aamoy na naman siya and is headed over to the top lane. Counter-strike, not going to hit. So that is what we call a summon of a support or of a jungle to push out the wave. So that they can reset for the big objective fight that will happen in 12 seconds. But you can see here on the bot lane, nandito yung Team Flash and MT and Coyote trying to get their presence felt. But that's actually big because the Dominus has been burned. This is an advantageous position for Kongdu Freaks overall just because of Dominus not being available.
So pwede nilang pasukin talaga. Uy, napakagandang setup na naman para kay Sisu dito. Sisu will fall down. And that's going to be a secured kill para sa kanila. At walang jungler ngayon ng Team Flash to defend the Dragon or try to steal this away against Kongdu Freaks.
Yeah, and oh my god, again, the aggressiveness and the confidence dito ni North to pull the trigger whenever makikita itong jungler na si Zissou has been the focal point of Kongdu Freaks on games number 1 and 2. Nautilus niya nga, di ba, pag nakikita si Zissou, pinapatalo niya agad. So, what?
Then charge ka agad sigurado ka agad na isisisi niya at isa-shutdown niya kagad si Zissou dito. And now, there's the members of Team Flash making some trades here and there but making sure they can get the refill para sa kanilang team dito after the Dragon was taken down by Kongdu Freaks. And they're gonna be able to secure this one para sa kanilang sarili. No first turret down pa sa ngayon. So, looking at the replay, ang ganda na setup na yun.
Yeah.
Parang
Proto-built
mga,
no?
parang Kobe. Shot.
Super clean. Exactly.
Parang alley-oop.
Yeah, one of the plays na pwede mong gawin sa set that is very mechanically intensive. And again, talking about Kongdu Freaks here, mechanics are no longer in question. Macro is no longer in question. So the evolution is definitely there. Nakuha pa ng solo kill. Dito si Zeal, Solo Bolo in the bot lane, 0-2 Coyote, oh my god!
Not today, diba? Diba hindi siya naligtas ng Dominus niya ngayon? Unlike kanina, Dominus saves the day, Zeal didn't even have to use yung kanyang flash, that 1v1 matchup in the bot lane. More than enough yung kanyang death mark dito. And, wait lang, Zissou predicting the possibility of Acrobat being there. Sinipa niya palayo para madepensa yung ating first hit to top lane dito and secured. Buhay pa naman. Wala pang turret na nasisira ang Kongdu Freaks. Tumama yung kanyang Wither's Bite.
There we go! Grabe!
Here comes another alley-oop play and gonna be secured the life of Zissou.
Wrong target!
Naku po, Maru! What are you
Oh
doing, my
no!
friend? Almost there, but not enough mga kaibigan. Zissou, very risky recall. Ito na yung Dragon, may aura pa, may damage pa, and Coyote ang hinabol nila. Ignored nila dito si Zissou, and they will just go for the first tier turret, and Coyote will fall down. Together with the trade na ginawa na siya in the bot side.
North has been so good. Spotted so far dito si Zissou, and Acrobat will chase him out. Of the Wild Rift, Zissou wants to be executed. He will be executed here, Kuya Spear. But what a start for Kongdu Freaks once again! Damn! Looking at the replay here again, that 1v1 that we were not able to see, Coyote did not respect the damage potential na meron dito si Zeal. Again, this is the third game that we saw his Zed. And now, getting that 2 kills up against your lane opponent is actually very good, very big para sa kanila. Pero make no mistake, Not has been so stellar in this game number 3, similar to what happened on game number 1.
Very utilized with regards to yung kanyang Black Cleaver and North doing those second setup na ginawa niya. A lot of setup, the playmaker, as we mentioned, di ba? He's always the champion or the player that creates the space for his teammates to make sure that they can
another
secure
one.
the kill here and there. Oh no, Shy so deep. And there's going to be the haymaker. Ginamit niya yung kanyang post, but not gonna be enough to save himself dito. And another kill para kay
Barrier.
on top lane. Nation Fisher, paparating niya ba dito si Maru. And the helicopter,
He's
tamang
so
gamit lang
tanky.
ng kanyang counter-strike, and that Divine Thunder will be able to save himself here in the top side. Pero hinabot nila ngayon si Coyote. Coyote super low na, and there's the slice and
Rampage.
dice. There's going to be the Gargoyle Stone Blade to save himself, but Rampage will be there as well. Pero wait, Taddy, naipit, Soul Shackle, pero Acrobat, oh my. The damage from Countdown Freaks, 7-0 score at 19 minutes mark. In fact, kanina lamang sila, 2 turrets na for both teams.
Yeah, and this is, again, glimpses of what happened during game number 1 in where kahit anong engaged na gawin ng Kwangdong Freaks, they were able to get the upper hand against Team Flash. This is smelling like a win for the Korean teams. Not something that we expected. Again, all of us predicted for Team Flash to win. And for good reasons, Kuya Sphere. This is interesting because Kwangdong Freaks, with the lead that they have, pwede na sila magtuloy-tuloy pa rin ng kung ano man yung ginagawa nila. Have the Jax split push. In the tankiness of that Jax barrier being available, the ultimate being available, and plus the fact that he is on Grasp of the Undying, just make sure that this Jax was able to buy enough time. Rift Herald is going to spawn up here, and look who's here. Who's here? Kwangdong Freaks yet again.
Kwangdong Freaks once again getting this referral for themselves, and Dragon to prepare for this one. 10-minute mark na tayo mga kaibigan, no? So pretty much making sure na, I think right now around 250 once again or 200 yung kanyang stacks dito for the Dragon. Dragon stacks giving him more power later on to the game. Mountain Drake is up. We have the wards dito. Meron din silang information with the orb or balls. Itong si Oriana. See about that. Oh, preferred weak summon. Maabot nga ba? Hindi man lang nakasuntok si Ate Shelly, hindi man lang nakauntog. Pero Dragon, kapalit nga ba ng tower na kinuha nila ngayon sa mid lane? Maru was able to disengage using that flash. He's pure tanky right now. 7 HP ang natitira. Hinampas na ni Coyote. And the rest of the members of KDF.
Nice
Sumama
disengage.
yung kanyang face breaker. And nice kick. Dragon's Rage from Zizou to disengage in that particular team fight. But Coyote, naipit sa Gendy. Ginamit na kanyang Dominus pero may counter-strike tayo dito in the death mark. What will use dito, but Ignite will be there as well. Coyote will fall down. And Turret will survive in the mid lane. However, patay naman si Coyote. And Dragon was secured by Kwangdong Freaks.
8-0-2 towers for the side of Kwangdong Freaks. 2 dragons para sa side nila. And looks like they're not yet done on the bot lane. Shy would have to use the flash. Ignite will be used as well. Pero nabuhay naman siya.
Yeah, Showstopper was used by Not. Not gonna be enough this time. Shy with the repost. And the flash yung ginawa niya kanina. And again, with Device Hunter. Talon sa loob, talon sa labas. Kaibigang Maro disengaging together with the shield coming from Acrobat dito. Hindi pa ganun na nakita yung highlight for Acrobat. No? More likely, parang nakita natin siya as a support right now. But we'll see about that later on sa game natin pag nakaipon na siya ng marami pang AB.
And he's one of our scaling champions for the side.
Oh, ayan na naman! Another one by sa taas nga ba? Nope, not that mark, not that mark. Not gonna be enough for now. Ginamit din niya yung kanyang face breaker and also yung kanyang Hextech Portable.
This is very interesting because Zizou is still very aggressive here, Kuya Sphere. Regardless of what's happening, and also look at the itemization of the Jax. The Jax is actually there to tank a lot of damage coming from Team Flash. Going and electing for possible Frozen Heart that would be a very good addition or a very good negation against dito kay Shy and Coyote. So, wow, okay. I'm really impressed with how Kwangdong Freaks evolved and has read this meta. And they are on the verge here, Kuya Sphere, of just, pushing their tempo, pushing the lead, and possibly get a win, a match win against Team Flash.
Yes. Kumbaga parang nagkaroon talagang na-adapt nila ng gusto. Not only the playstyle or the meta, but just how they're going to play the game. Diba? Remember, I think na-late ng konti yung Wild Rift sa Korea. So, imagine how fast they are right now with regards to adapting yung mga playstyle na meron sila dito. But the bot lane, you're seeing that Shy is just pushing, giving the pressure. 164 HP left here in the mid lane sa ating turret, but Baron is up. Just gonna try to bait it out. Pero look at the pressure being given by Shy. No counter-strike as of yet. He's not afraid to go in really deep sa ating second turret right now. But I don't think he will go for now kasi nagamit niya yung kanyang grand challenge. But here comes the shockwave.
Oh, no.
Para dito kay Empty. Empty was forced to flash away. And here, ginamit na rin niya. There's also going to be the Black Shield coming in from Taddy. Pero not enough yan para sa kanila. Nasave naman nila si Empty dito. Just gonna disengage for now. And the rest of the members of Kongdu Freaks are just giving the pressure towards the mid lane para makuha yung first tier turret.
Yeah, and itong si Nox, samahan na pa rin ng angulo. Will be checked here by Zissou with the Black Shield. So walang possible counterplay for that. Again, Maru, one of the champions na sinabi nga natin, is definitely a problem in the late game. But upside
Okay,
though.
Zeki going in. Coyote, not gonna be enough yung kanyang third skill dito to secure the life of Coyote. But just shows kung gaano na ka-scaling or kung gaano nakataba itong si Zeki sa kanyang champion dito. The damage against Coyote alone, remember, right now, I think meron din siyang Gargoyle Stone Plate, so medyo tanky siya. But still, the damage of Zeki, more than enough para sa kanila.
Yeah, so with the timers that we have now, I realized na 300 stacks na etong si Zeki. So he's going to deal true damage on the Dragon 4, but they have to pick their fights. A Shyvana that does not have a Dragon form, Dragon's Descent, is basically a problem for the side of Guangdong Freaks because most of the kit na meron ng Shyvana is reliant on the Dragon's Descent. So yeah, kailangan na maghanap ng laban dito ng Guangdong Freaks to really extend their lead, pero Team Flash is doing their best to defend and to stall out the game.
Just one mistake once again na pwede makomit dito ng Guangdong Freaks could be the end of the lead na meron sila dito. Kasi earlier, that's what we saw, diba? One minor mistake, kahit na lamang dito si Zeki, it's just one mistake na nakomit nila, lumamang bigla ang Team Flash dito. So they have to be very careful on making sure na yung mga makumit nila dito is they have, you know, the upper hand. 18 seconds, so baka mag-up na yung ating Dragon. Habang si Shy, trabaho lang, walang personalan, meron siya teleport, dapat niya gamitin to respond towards the Dragon lane. Kung sakali man, Zissou will be there as well. I think they're just going to trade it out. They don't want to go for the Dragon. They're just gonna focus on getting the turret and possibly inhibit our turret as well.
True. And ang ginawa dito ni Zissou is if there will be a potential gank on the top side, will be there to supplement. Very good lane shadowing coming from Zissou. Was able to get another objective para sa kanila. That's the trading that Team Flash is very good at. Again, when we talk about playing from behind, you should be able to go for trades. And Team Flash just showed that those trades are still available for them kahit ang laki na ng lamang dito ng Guangdong Freaks.
That's a good response to the top side, no? Nabiligyan kaagad dito ni Maru after seeing what was about to happen.
Yeah.
So they were able to secure, defend the third top lane, pero with the demolish, you know, na meron si Shy dito, they were able to secure the second turret immediately, di ba? So this is the job, no, of a Fiora right now. Ito lang yung kumbaga trabaho lang, walang personalan. Gonna go for the push, gonna go for the pressure with the hull breaker na meron siya. Just giving the pressure, and I think Maru has to do something about it. Meron siya frozen heart at as you mentioned kanina, Erp, no? And yung kanyang wits end.
And again, I did say that Guangdong Freaks did have a good amount of lead, pero looking at the gold, it's actually not the case anymore.
Yes.
Oh my god, like 3 dragons up, 8 kills above, but still, the gold deficit was just a measly 2,000. Shows the props for Team Flash. Ang nakakatakot to for Guangdong Freaks kasi pagka umiven ang Team Flash, pwede tayo makakita ng comeback.
So I think this just parang deja vu na game 1. In a way, just pouring all of the resources para dito sa ating Dragon na si Zeki. Pero mahuli nga po nila si Zil dito, disengaging with the death mark and a shadow out para kay kaibigang Zil. However, the rest of the members of KDF will respond right now towards dito sa ating jungle. IMT will disengage as well. Pero here comes the Dragon's Descent. Uhuli si Coyote. Hindi tumama yung kanyang flash and Haymaker, face breaker under, and Zissou will fall down. And the rest of the members of KDF will respond right now. Nakuha ni Coyote ang buhay ni Zil. And there's still trying to make some trades dito. Coyote will fall down as well in trade sa live dito ni Zil. But bot lane, trabaho lang dito kaibigan si Shai. Pero si Maru 1v1 sila, napakabagal ng kanyang attack speed because of the Frozen Heart na meron dito. Si kaibigang Maru, he used the Barrier, pero 1v1 the grand challenge. Mapapatay nga ba niya? Remember, it's really important for him to survive this one. The 1v1, the counter-strike, the Baron was secured, and now empowered na yung minions sa bot lane natin. And I think it's going to be a trade, and Shai will fall down. It's an ace para sa KDF. 113 score against Team Flash.
Oh my god! GG Spear, they have just won the series against Team Flash Kwangdong Freaks.
This is it?
This is it. They're just going to march the top lane here. Babasagin nila ito and head straight to the Nexus. What a game!
With the battle buff that they have and ace straight to the Nexus, mga kaibigan. Kwangdong Freaks, the first winner sa ating Wild Circuit Asia Invitational 2022. How about that?
Wow. Okay.